Hello you guys, it's Lindsay from mycreativedays.com, and I'm going to show you, I'm making some simple ornaments today, and I wanted to show you how I'm doing it. What you need for this are some wood ornament forms. I got these on Amazon. I will leave the links for everything up above in the post. Some school glue, Mod Podge, if you have that, Mod Pod. I always say that wrong. It's Mod Podge. Or school glue. I always use this. I love the tacky glue. We have that too, but I just grabbed this. A little bit of water. I'm using some black craft paint, some napkins, and I'll explain this a little bit later. I have some extra fine glitter, an X-Acto knife, scissors, and I think that's it. You'll need something to hang the ribbon or the ornaments by. The ones I got came with this, so I will use these too. I just tried the black ribbon on this. So basically right now our Christmas tree is pretty much naked. I wanted to keep it simple, so I just have some wood bead garland in it, but I wanted to come up with some simple ornaments that maybe I could make or buy. And then I ran into a friend and she was doing this, so that's what kind of inspired it. And then when I was at Target and I saw these in the Hearth and Hand line, then I knew for sure that I wanted to try this and see if it worked. So this is what I did. So you will just take your, oh, you also need paint brushes. I don't know if I said that, but you will just take some school glue. I have done this for years. I'm using one of my daughter's, there's no water. Oh, there is water in that one. Paint palette here. She's got this. You could do this on a paper plate too. It does not have to be fancy. So instead of buying the Mod Podge glue and all that, and if I don't have it on hand, I just use school glue and thin it out with a little bit of water. So basically, I just want the little antlers on my ornament. So I'm just gonna cut out this little square. These are some really nice napkins too. They're kind of thicker. And when my friend was doing it, she said that she likes to use thinner napkins, but I'm finding that this is working out okay. So what I do is I take a little bit of the school glue. I want to make sure you guys can see me. And then I just kind of mix some water with it. Again, this is not rocket science at all. You just basically want to make it spreadable. And then I just put the glue all over the wood ornament. I try to make it smooth just so the napkin lays on there smooth. So just like that. And then I am just going to, I want to make sure you guys can see this, lay the napkin on the ornament where I want it to sit. And you can see it's pretty transparent, the napkin, so I can see the ornament right through here. You guys see that? You can see the ornament shape, so you can see where the antlers are gonna line up. So once I have that on, then I do put a thick layer of the same glue right over the ornament. So sometimes there's enough water on my paintbrush that I'm just putting it in the glue because I want to get it on there pretty thick. So then it is going to really adhere to that ornament. Okay. So basically, make sure you get around the edges. And once it dries, if you have to add some more glue underneath or if it's coming up, no big deal. Easy projects are the best projects. So I'm just trying to get all around the edge here. So it's pretty soaked with the glue and the water. So I made a couple last night, so I let them sit overnight to dry fully. So then I can kind of show you what I do. So this one is dry. And I'm going to take a cutting, let me move some things around here. I'll show you how I cut them. Okay. So obviously I have excess. And if you wanted to trace this and cut them out, that's fine too. I just didn't want to have to be that perfect right off the bat. So I just take an X-Acto knife and I'm just going to go around. I'm just using my Cricut mat. I'm going around the wood ornament. Just basically you're just cutting off the rest of that napkin. My Cricut mat is a little sticky. I couldn't find my other cutting mat. I don't know if my daughter's using it for something. It's great when your kids want to be creative because then you have like double the supplies, and if you don't have something, you can find it in their supplies usually, but then it's vice versa. If they don't have something, they come to your stuff, and then it just never seems to get put back where they found it. So sometimes I'm having to search around stuff that she's done to find. Okay, so basically, and then what I did, I'm gonna just cut right along there just because I painted that part. And I didn't really want to put that up there. So there we go. Let me trim this a little bit more. Okay. You could even use, just a little tip, I don't have one right in front of me, but use a nail file around this edge, and that'll smooth it out even more. And I will do that later, but like I said, I don't have it here, so I'm not gonna waste your time and have me run upstairs and get that. So once I have this, I'm going with a black, white, and green theme this year in my Christmas decorations. So I'm just making the top of this ornament black. So I'm just painting it with a little craft paint. If you don't have craft paint, use a black Sharpie marker. Just as easy. And then I did paint the backs of these with the black paint. Easy peasy. Okay, that's it for that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave that there and let that dry. I'm going to cut this one, and then I won't paint this one. I'll just show you what I did, how I did the glitter. So I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna cut around this. This one was drying overnight as well. And with this particular napkin, it really got stiff on the front of the, I'm sure any napkin would, but they're just, these are a thicker napkin, so I like the way it got thick over the ornament when it dried. I'm always worried I'm putting what I'm doing out of the screen here, so. Okay, oops, I didn't get that corner. That edge, I guess I should say, not a corner. Okay, again. There are so many cute napkins. I love going to, like TJ Maxx and Home Goods, they have some really cute options. I just liked the simplicity of the antlers, and since I was going with black, white, and green, I thought it would be perfect for this, and I like the way they turned out, so I thought I'd share them here. Okay, again, I will take a nail file to the edges, and then it'll be perfect. So what I did now was, again, I just took the glue, just regular old school glue, and I just went all over this ornament again. You could paint the tops of these I'm gonna move my mat. a metallic color, leave them wood. You could stain them too. That would be pretty. I don't know if I'm going to do them all black, but oh, I forgot. I did forget something. A piece of paper is great to use when you're doing glitter. Now, you guys, I am not a glitter person because I do not like the mess. I'm worried that it's going to get all over, but this super fine glitter that I use on some other projects I've shared here, I love it. So I just use a piece of paper. I just sprinkle it over. And then obviously you guys know how to do this. I just shake off the excess. So you can still see the antlers, but it's just got that pretty, I don't know if you guys can tell in the screen. And always reuse the glitter. Don't throw it out. That's why putting it over a piece of paper is perfect. And then what I did, you can use this, I used a black little ribbon for this one. I did put glitter up on here, but I don't know if I'll do that on the next ones. I might just leave them. But anyway, after I will paint this one, that back side, and maybe change the top of this. I'm not sure yet, but then super simple, guys. Just put this at the top and you have an easy homemade ornament. And I thought these would be super cute for gift tags as well. You could put somebody's name in here and then put them on the top of gifts, and then they have an ornament when they leave. So super simple. I'm excited to get them done and get them in our tree because, like I said, our tree looks a little naked and I just felt like it needed something else. You can find all these projects and more on my blog, mycreativedays.com. And I will be back to share some other ideas soon. Have a great day.